At the Lagos State 2026 Ministerial Press Briefing in Alausa, the Ministry of Establishments and Training stepped up to present its scorecards, revealing massive financial packages aimed at keeping public servants motivated.
Presentation is just a summary of many other achievements that are too numerous to be captured in the course of this time-bound presentation. The idea is to ensure that we hand over the baton strongly to those that are coming behind us and leave footprints in the marbles of time while at it. As part of measures to build internal capacity, 248 officers were sponsored to attend professional conferences. 20 officers participated in 2 international conferences, while 228 officers participated in 2 local conferences. With the realization that knowledge gives an edge, the Ministry of Establishment and Training is big on further studies, acting as a wind on the sail of officers who are desirous of furthering their studies in any capacity. In this quest, a total of 4,830 officers were granted approval for further studies. For full-time, with or without pay, 25 officers, while for part-time, For full-time, that is with or without pay, 25 officers were sent on that training, while for part-time basis, we have 4,795 officers that were cleared to proceed.
The Commissioner for Establishments and Training, Mr. Afolabi Ayantayo, started his address by breaking down the huge sums of money the state has approved for workers' welfare. Top on that list is a massive 3.67 billion naira, which the Commissioner said has been fully paid out as salary arrears. This payment directly benefits over 6,000 academic and non-academic staff across all state-owned tertiary institutions, covering 9 months of backdated salary increments.
We also got approval for the payment of 9-month arrears for the 25% and 35% salary increase for 6,293 academic and non-academic staff of the Lagos State-owned tertiary institution at the total sum of 3,675,512,719 naira and 41 kobo. We also released 1,032 certificates of service to officers that retired from the state public service as detailed below. HOS/PS, that's 20. Grade levels 0, 7, and above, 952. Grade level 01 to 06, 60, totaling 1,032 certificates of service.
He finished his address by looking at technology, stating that over 1,000 civil servants have just completed an accelerated digital literacy training program to make sure the Lagos workforce remains future-ready and digitally smart.
A total of 7,116 officers benefited from the 54 implants and in-service training programs sponsored by the ministry. 26 of these capacity building programs were generic training, while the remaining 28 were specialized skills gap training programs. It is worth stating, for the purpose of clarity, that generic trainings encompass capacity building programs that course across cadres. However, specialized trainings are targeted at improving the performance of a particular cadre with bespoke curricula designed for the cadres in focus. The ministry successfully processed 744 sign-off training requests from various ministries, departments, and agencies. This volume of requests demonstrates the growing demand for capacity building across the state. that is the state public service, which is more than 35% with more than 35% increase from the prior year. The ministry also organized a 9-month foundation course in human resource management for stagnated chief clerical officers, with over 1,000 officers successfully selected from different MDAs after a rigorous screening and computer-based tests, that is CBT. The idea is to boost and elongate the career life of these stagnated officers with a new lease of life, thus optimizing and maximizing their competencies. PPIEP. This is one of the innovative projects put together by the ministry. The pilot phase commenced in 2025 with 50 participants selected and placed in private sector organizations for 3 months for industry exposure and experience exchange. The participants gain further perspectives on service delivery, workplace culture, and operational procedures. This newly acquired knowledge and technical know-how has birthed more dividends for the public service currently and in years to come. PSLC program, that is NIPSS Kuru Jos. The ministry secured approval to train 10 officers under the policy, strategy and leadership course, PSLC, a high-impact executive fully residential program held at the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies in Kuru Jos. The course, which is designed for middle to top level management personnel across various sectors who handle significant administrative duties or command responsibilities, is internationally acclaimed for its interdisciplinary cross-pollination while bringing together military officers, career civil servants, corporate executives, and NGO leaders.
Thanks for watching. This is Ask Lagos.